loves, and welcome to day 4 of my spring Pilates challenge. Today, let's start in a child's pose. Take a deep breath here to really allow yourself to be present for today's workout. When you're ready, get into a seated position with your legs straight out in front of you and roll down slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, really engaging your core as you come down. Now, let's go for some pelvic tilts to warm up before our bridges. This is a tiny motion, and try and do this move with your breathing. You're basically rocking your pelvis forward and backwards, forward and backwards. When you're ready, let's get to some glute bridges. Imagine your back is rolling up and down like a wave. When you get to the top, squeeze your glutes and make sure you are really engaging them. Now, when you get to the top of this next bridge, stay here and raise each heel alternating. This is going to work into your glutes and also into your calves. Now, when you're ready, let's pulse at the top to really fire up the glutes. Now, next time you get to the top, let's extend the leg and lift it up and down. This one is really hard, but I know you've got this. When you're ready, swap legs. Let's do the other side. On this last one, lower your leg, keep your glutes at the top and pulse. I know it's burning right now, but it feels good, girl, okay? You are doing amazing. When you're ready, come into a laying position. Now turn on your side to face me and make sure your hips are stacked on top of each other when you're laying on your side. Now let's go into some leg lifts. Keeping your hips stacked and pointing your foot as your leg goes up and then flexing your foot as your leg comes down. Make this one your last one. Give your bum a good pat to release some of the pressure that we've worked up here. Now let's get our legs in a 90-degree position and we're going to do some hydrant lifts here. Lifting and lowering, and while we're doing this, we're going to be engaging our glutes. This is your last one. Give yourself a pat on the back. You are doing absolutely amazing. Now let's put our legs at a 45-degree angle this time and keep our toes together. We're going to lift our knees out and do some clamshells. These are hard, but I know you have got this. Next up, let's do some open clamshells. Basically, you're going to tap your knees together and then tap your toes together. This is really going to work into that side glute. Now, making this your last one, give your glute a pat to release the tension, as I know it's definitely burning right now, but you're doing so gorgeously. Now, straighten your top leg and pulse up and down. Keep pulsing. If you want to feel it more in your glute, kick your leg slightly further behind you. Now, last one for this side, let's go for some side crunches. So push your leg away from you and your top arm overhead. Then bend them both to have a side crunch when you bring everything to center. You're doing absolutely amazing. Now, this is your last one. When you're ready, lay on your front and bend your legs from side to side like windscreen wipers to just release some tension in your legs. Now, come onto all fours and push back into a child's pose for a little breather here. Now, sit up and put your legs in front of you and curl back vertebrae by vertebrae. Now, come to face me and you should be on the other side to work the other leg. If you're not, then it's okay. Just turn around and make sure you're working the leg that you haven't already worked, because that would be painful. Now, let's repeat it all again. So, making sure your hips are stacked on top of each other, let's go straight into some straight leg lifts. Keeping your hips stacked and pointing your foot as your leg comes up, flexing your foot as your leg comes down. Make this one your last one. Give your bum a good pat to release some of that pressure we've built up with our movement. Now let's get our legs in a 90-degree position to do some hydrant lifts. Lift and lower, engaging your glutes. This is your last one. Give yourself a pat or a rub if you need to. You're doing amazing. Now let's put our legs at a 45-degree angle and keep our toes together, but lift our knees out to do some clamshells. These are hard, but you have absolutely got this. Next up, let's do some open clamshells. Basically, you're going to tap your knees together and then your toes. I know you remember it from last time. This one again is really going to work that side glute. Now, making this your last one, give yourself a little pat and a rub to release the tension. I know it hurts, but you did absolutely amazing. Now, last but not least, let's straighten our leg to pulse it out. Maybe if you want a little bit more of a glute activation, kick your leg slightly further behind you. Now, last one for this side, let's go for some side crunches. So push your leg away from you and your arm overhead, and then bend them both to have a side crunch. You're doing amazing. Now, this is your last one. When you're ready, lay on your front, bend your legs from side to side like windscreen wipers to release the tension in your legs. When you're ready with this, find a seated position. Bring your legs straight out in front of you and bring your left leg over your right leg and twist your upper body to the right side to get a good glute stretch. Now do the same on the other side. Now bring both legs in front of you and try to reach your toes for a stretch at the back of your legs. Amazing. You did so, so well. Well done, Angel. And I will see you tomorrow for day 5. Bye.